Hello YouTube, Reseller Mom here. Welcome to today's video. Today I want to walk you through an issue I had on Amazon and what we did to resolve it. It's a very specific issue, and it's when you are brand registered and you list a product with a UPC code and you misspell the manufacturer's name. I assume this type of problem or similar problem would have similar solutions. So if you've done a boo-boo, maybe this video will help you. Today is September 23rd, and there's been 2022, and there's been a slew of G10 issues, branding issues, UPC issues, glitches, you name it. Amazon has done it, and I have been knee deep, neck deep. I'm probably drowning in cases with Amazon on just problems going on. Some of them that have been more predominant than others is they've been restructuring how they categorize things. They've been putting things into different categories. There's been a lot of issues going on. But this one in particular, I was helping somebody out and I was going to create the listings for them, and I typed in the manufacturer name wrong by one letter, right? So I did the listings and I went, shoot, I did mess up on that. So I thought it would be just as easy to delete the listings and relist. But when I did that, I encountered an 8541 error code, which means that that UPC code is already associated with a product in the Amazon catalog, even though I had deleted it. So I'm going to sum up my course of the week of dealing with this problem, because otherwise we'd be here all week. Anyhow, first call to Amazon, they say, you need to wait 24 hours. All right, I waited 24 hours, called back. They said you need to wait 48 hours. Okay, I waited 48 hours. It didn't work. It was still not allowing me. So then they say, do a flat file. And I'm not going to walk through how to do a flat file feed right now, but essentially you get whatever flat file feed you need, fill it out appropriately, and supposedly if you do a full update on that flat file feed, it should override the system and fix said problems. That didn't work. So anyhow, we tried flat files 5 or 6 times. We tried adding, deleting 5 or 6 times. They tried doing a hard reset on the back end. By the time 48 hours had passed after deletion, the tech was able to confirm with me that the ASINs were tombstoned. That's the terminology, and that's why I do these videos, so you guys can then learn some of the terminology that they use. The ASINs were tombstoned on the back end, yet the system had not cleared out, so the UPCs were still being tied. Okay, so finally today we got it fixed, and it was a little weird what I had to do, and this took escalating from when you first call in, you get like whatever, the tier 1, ask to speak with the catalog team or the feed file team. If you're dealing with feed files, you want the feed file team. If you're dealing with a catalog issue, you want the catalog team. So ask to speak with the catalog team. And then once I got to the catalog team, I had done everything that I could there, and they said, you now need to request to speak with a supervisor. So that's I have to call, be transferred, be on hold, the catalog team, get on hold, be transferred to a supervisor. Sometimes that can take a very long time to get a hold of somebody. I spent over 3 phone calls with about 20-30 minutes on hold before I had other things that I had going on, so I had to hang up and try again another time. You really want to block at least an hour to an hour and a half for these calls. Okay, so today Kent, the supervisor, helped me out. My God, I could kiss him. I didn't think this would work, but this is what we did. And he says it's worked twice for him earlier this week, so he was hopeful that it would work. First step was to relist with the incorrect information. You can do this with them on the phone, and that's because I had not remembered what manufacturer code I had put in. It was like a part number that you needed to put in, and that has to match exactly too. So luckily he was able to tell me what that manufacturer part code was exactly, case sensitive as well, and put in the incorrect manufacturer, the misspelled name. Okay, so once you put that batch file feed through and the products now are showing up on your inventory, even though it's wrong, I know it's wrong, it's counterintuitive here, they showed up. Great. Now on his side, what he did, and I had to write this down because it's a difficult to understand because I'm not in that position and I can only go off of what he tells me, right? He said then he needed to submit a change request and submit it for the attribute that needed to be updated so that went into the system. But he couldn't do it because of whatever, however this works. Don't ask me to explain all the technical things. He had to submit a change request there. So he submitted a change request to change the manufacturer's name. And then once that got sent through and he said, yes, okay, it's gone through on my side of the system, I then needed to delete all of those ASINs. And it was like 2 parents with 3 children each. I had to delete the children and the parents. Delete it all out. Took a few minutes, not too long, cleared the system. Then I no longer saw it in my dashboard. It was clear. And this is where he wasn't sure if it was going to take 48 hours to clear or 24 hours to clear the system or if I could do it right away. I was able to do it right away, which was fabulous. I was super happy. So once it clears the system and it's deleted, then you go ahead and do a flat file with the correct information. And it's something to do with his update to the system, and then my update to the system was able to get the correct information to go through on a flat file feed without kickback of any errors. So I hope you all followed that. But in summary, first step was to relist with the bad information. Second step, have a supervisor push through the change request for the information that needs to be updated. And the main things that you can't update once you've submitted is like UPC code, brand, and manufacturer, I think are the 3 big ones. So do a change request, then delete the product, then re-upload with a good flat file that has the correct information. And all in all, it only took this last phone call about an hour and 15 minutes. Only an hour and 15 minutes. But it was able to get fixed, and now I can move on with my day. Obviously, this is a more technical issue, and you probably aren't encountering this, but I wanted to make this video while it was fresh in my head because it is a very strange technical issue, and there's a lot of people out there that I am conversing with that are having similar situations with bad information, with problems out there with their items. So I hope this helps you out if this was your problem, and I'm sorry you're in this problem, but hopefully this information has helped you out. The other thing to note with feed files, if you are dealing with feed files and you need things to update, make sure you are selecting partial update or full update. If you need to override everything, click that full update so that it overrides all the information. That is really important when you're dealing with these feed file things as well. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day.